In a world of technology and innovation, there lived a mischievous cat named Molly. Molly was always getting into trouble, whether it was knocking over vases or chasing birds in the backyard. But her favorite pastime was tormenting the neighbor's dog, Spot. One sunny afternoon, Molly was lounging in the sun when she spotted Spot, the fluffy white dog next door, playing in his yard. Molly couldn't resist the temptation to tease him, so she pounced on a ball of yarn and rolled it over to Spot's fence. Spot barked excitedly and tried to grab the yarn, but Molly kept it just out of reach. Spot, determined to catch the yarn, leapt up and chased it around the yard. Molly giggled to herself as she watched Spot dart back and forth, his tail wagging furiously. Suddenly, a squirrel scurried up a nearby tree, catching Spot's attention. He forgot all about the yarn and started barking at the squirrel, who chattered back at him from a safe distance. While Spot was distracted by the squirrel, Molly seized the opportunity to sneak into his yard. She found an empty cardboard box and hid inside, waiting for Spot to return. When he finally noticed her, Molly pounced out of the box and darted back to her own yard, leaving Spot bewildered and barking after her. The next day, Molly woke up to find her pet hamster, Whiskers, missing from his cage. She searched high and low but couldn't find him anywhere. Determined to solve the mystery, Molly put on a tiny detective hat that she had found in the attic and set out to find Whiskers. Molly questioned every animal in the neighborhood, from the birds in the trees to the fish in the pond. But it was a suspicious squirrel who finally gave her a clue. The squirrel had seen Spot carrying something small and furry in his mouth the day before. Molly rushed to Spot's yard and found him digging in a pile of leaves. She asked him if he had seen Whiskers, and Spot nodded eagerly. Together, Molly and Spot followed his trail through the neighborhood, sniffing out clues and asking for help from Molly's eccentric family along the way. As they neared the park, Molly and Spot spotted a mischievous raccoon holding Whiskers in its paws. The raccoon hissed at them, but Molly stood her ground, her detective hat askew on her head. Spot barked furiously, and the raccoon dropped Whiskers and ran off into the trees. Molly and Spot reunited with Whiskers and headed back home, triumphant. Molly's family had set up a picnic in the backyard to celebrate their success. They feasted on tuna sandwiches and milk, and Molly even shared a bowl of kibble with Spot as a token of their newfound friendship. As the sun set, Molly, Spot, and Whiskers curled up together under the stars, their bellies full and their hearts happy. Molly realized that despite their differences, she and Spot made a great team. From that day on, Molly and Spot were the best of friends, always ready for their next adventure. In a world of technology and innovation, Molly the mischievous cat and Spot the playful dog proved that sometimes, the best adventures are the ones you share with your friends.